Hey everyone, in today's video, I want to show you exactly how to get 4,000 hours of watch time on your YouTube channel. And the reason why I typically make videos about 4,000 hours specifically is because in order to monetize a YouTube channel, basically that's when you apply for the YouTube's partner program and YouTube shares their revenue with you on your YouTube channel, you do need to reach 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. So that's why I typically teach this exact strategy for reaching that 4,000 hours. Now you also need to reach 1,000 subscribers, but typically when you do reach 4,000 hours of watch time, you don't really have to worry about the subscribers because they kind of go in hand. And I think that's how they came up with those two numbers together. Now I should mention up front here, it typically, from what I've seen, it takes anywhere from 6 months to 12 months if you really take YouTube seriously or use it for your business to reach that milestone. It's very rare in the last 5 years of making YouTube videos every single day that I've seen a channel reach that milestone under 6 months. Okay, so this is more long-term, but once it gets to that point, just to give you an idea, right now on my main channel, I'm getting almost 4,000 hours of watch time per day on YouTube. And it took me, again, 9 to 12 months, I think, for my first channel. Now I have 4 monetized channels in the YouTube Partners program, and I'm working on this channel to be the 5th one. Okay, the very first way to reach 4,000 hours of watch time on YouTube is you have to be super laser focused and pick a niche about the type of content that you make. Now, the more narrowed down you are, and it doesn't matter if later on you want to be more broad with your content. In the beginning, if you are under 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers, laser focus on the type of content you make. Just to give you an example, on this channel, right now, the goal for this channel long term is showing creators, content creators of all kinds that make video content, how to monetize their content and how to become better content creators. But that's such a broad topic, right? There's a ton of different things I could cover for that. So I started this channel very specific to making and monetizing YouTube videos, right? And even within that, I'm even more focused and making videos about getting to the YouTube monetization program, which is how to get 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. A lot of my videos, in fact, the first 50 videos I'm gonna make on this channel are gonna be laser focused on that. And then that should get me to the YouTube Partners program. And then I could start to add more topics from there. Okay, so I know most people don't want to do that and they want to make all kinds of different videos about different topics. And even if they're within a topic, they don't want to really niche down and focus on one certain element of that topic. But it will make it extremely difficult, okay? It will double or triple the time it takes to join the YouTube Partners program and reach 4,000 hours of watch time. So that is the first step. Pick a niche, make videos only in that niche, and then laser down within that niche to a very specific topic. Now, the second thing is, as you are coming up with ideas within that niche, you need to make those searchable and search friendly on YouTube, because YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. And in order for your videos to get discovered, before you're in the YouTube Partners program, search is probably your best friend, okay? Because a lot of times people will find you through search. If they like your content, they like your delivery, they like the value, they will subscribe and they will return as subscribers to your upcoming videos, okay? But right now, we are less than 1,000 subscribers, most likely. We don't have 4,000 hours of watch time. So we need to laser focus on search. And I do teach other elements for creating suggested and viral videos too. But right now, your starting point should be search-based content. And a tool I use for that is called TubeBuddy. I'll show you exactly what I do with TubeBuddy to find searchable content. And I'll put a link below to TubeBuddy if you want to download a version for yourself and try it out. If you click the link below for TubeBuddy, you will land here and it will ask you to install this extension. And I have the paid version, but you could start totally for free with what I'm about to show you. But let me go over here to my YouTube channel. And once you install TubeBuddy, you get this little icon on top, right? I'm gonna click this right here. and there's this thing called Keyword Explorer. This is where I figure out how to make search-friendly content. Here, I type in whatever keyword that I'm trying to make a video about, right? And I could go ahead and press Explore. And basically with this, I could figure out, hey, do I have any chance of ranking for this video in search? In this case, I have a poor rating, but this is not the channel that I'm making this video for. But if you have a poor rating, typically I try to stay away from it, or I narrow it down, right? How to gain 4,000 hours of watch time in a short amount of time. Let's click on this and let's see if this is any better for my score. And it's excellent, right? I've basically narrowed it down for the type of title that I should pursue. Just going after 4,000 hours of watch time doesn't help, but since I make how-to content on this channel, it does help to make that kind of video. And you can see search volume is pretty good, right? I try to get somewhere in the middle. If it's really high, it's gonna be hard for you to even rank in search. So I look at this, I try to go somewhere in the middle for search volume, and I try to get optimization strength to be in the green here. And I don't want usually a lot of competition, right? I want the competition to be lower. This is a bit higher for what I typically like. But this is how I find those search-based topics, right? I could also go to video topic here on this tab. Let me go back one here. On their video topic, you basically get a bunch more ideas. So I'm definitely gonna make all kinds of videos. Public hours versus watch hours, right? 4,000 hours of watch time, any one of these, and I could click on any one of these. Look at all these different video titles that I could utilize for upcoming videos. And as long as I get something from good to great or excellent here, I'm gonna add this to my list and I'm going to make that video. And TubeBuddy also shows you a weighted score. This is basically factoring this exact channel that I'm doing this on and seeing the chances that I have for this very specific channel. And that's one of the main reasons I actually upgraded TubeBuddy, because this helps me find a lot more tags and things like that. And I use these when I upload my videos as well. So there's a lot of factors that go into TubeBuddy that could help you get discovered with search, and it's one of the best paths for getting to 4,000 hours. Now, the third thing I always teach for getting to 4,000 hours of watch time is by increasing retention time, and you do that by increasing the length of your video. And I'm gonna show you a technique that makes this a lot easier and most people are not utilizing. But basically, most people that click on your YouTube video for any reason, for search reasons, for value, for suggested reasons, they click on the video. You want to keep those people on your video for half of the length of the video on average. Now, some people are gonna click off right away. Some people are gonna watch the whole video. But on average, if you get to 30 to 50%, basically keeping your audience on your video for half of it as an average, you're gonna do pretty well on YouTube. But to get to the point where we get to 4,000 hours, our videos need to be longer. If they're a minute, right, when someone even watches half your video, they're only watching 30 seconds, it's gonna take a very long time to get to 4,000 hours. But I suggest making videos that are 8 to 10 minutes. As long as those videos keep people engaged enough and they stay on average for half your videos, on an 8 to 10 minute video, you could get 4 to 5 minutes per person of watch time, right? That's what you want. That's a good goal to try to achieve. Now, how do you actually keep people engaged in a video? Well, what I'm doing with this video, for example, is one good way to do it. Make it a numbered list. I'm showing you 3 ways and getting into the details of each one. Then you could also add quality factors for your videos, meaning it's not just about the delivery of your content, but you can make your production more interesting by adding things called B-roll. That's when you add other video elements and images and graphics and text on top of what you're talking about, and changing your shot size, right? Sometimes in this video, I went from this shot to a tight shot, and I'm kind of mixing up in the editing process. And I do make videos about how I do all of that. And there's a platform I use called Envato Elements. They provide you motion graphics and stock video and stock photos. So I do sometimes utilize those in some videos to use those kind of as B-roll. So I'll put a link below so you can learn about that as well. So I use a combination of tools, right? It's just not me doing this on my own. I invested in some tools. I pay for TubeBuddy, I pay for Envato Elements. I get, add music to some of my videos too where they're appropriate. I do spend some time in the edit to make it more engaging. And all of that helps with keeping people at least halfway through your video on average, right? You definitely want most people to watch, but that's just not how YouTube works. It's extremely difficult to get people, all the people that click on your videos. But if you make that a goal and you keep improving your videos as you go, that could be very beneficial, okay? So those 3 factors, watch this again if you need to, take those notes, do those all the time, and it will get you to 4,000 hours of watch time. And if you want to learn my exact content strategy that goes beyond search, that has helped me monetize all 4 YouTube channels and also use YouTube for my business, I did put together a completely free training on that. So I'll put that below. You could go ahead and sign up for that webinar and watch that and implement even further. So this is a good starting point, but that will dive much deeper with more things that you could utilize right now. I hope you found this useful. Make sure you subscribe if you want to grow your YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time.